Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Tech Knowledge. So we have let the customer add their product to the cart and then the customer can order the product from the cart. From here, if the customer click any of them, cash on delivery or pay using card, this product will be added to the order table. Here you can see we have received your order, and if I refresh my order table, you will see one more a data over here chart with which we just added right now. And what we want is that when the customer order their product, then the customer should have an option so that they can see their order. And if the customer on, the customer should be able to cancel their order as well. So in this tutorial, we are going to have a order part over here just next to cart, and then we'll let the customer see his or her order and then cancel the order if he or she on. So for it, here you can see that this part is the header part, right? So in the header part, next to the cart, we'll have the order option. So here we'll just directly go to our code, then we'll go to our views, then home, and inside home, we'll go to user page.plate.php, and the user page.plate.php is basically this view over here. You can see. And this is the header section. So here you can see that we include some code over here, include home.header, include home.slider. So this is the slider section. Here you can see this image is the slider section and this is the header section. So we'll go to our home.header. So here home folder, and inside home folder we have header.blade.php. So here, if we go a little down, here you can see we have the cart option, and just next to this cart option, we'll have the order option over here. So here, let's remove this href, and instead of cart, here we're going to say order, and let's save, then let's refresh. And here we can see the order option. So right now, what we want is that we will only let the customer click on the order option when the customer is logged in. If the customer is not logged in and click on this order option, then it will take the customer to login page. So let's go back, and here you can see that we have a href. So inside this href, we'll give a URL. So we'll see over here URL to first bracket to single quotation, and inside it, let's say it will be show_order. So let's save it, and right now we'll go to our web.php and create this URL. So let's go to our route, then web.php. So this is our web.php. So we'll just directly go down, and here we're just going to say, okay, let me just copy route from here, Control C and Control V. The route will be get, and here we are going to say show_order. We'll use the home controller, and the function name will be let's say show_order as well. So right now let's save it, and we'll go to our home controller and create this show_order function. So let's go to our home controller, app http, then home controller, and we'll just directly go down, and here I'm going to say public function show_order to first bracket and then to second bracket. So right now, what we want is that let's just log out from here. So what we want is that if we click on this order, and if we are not logged in, it will take us to the login page. But if we are logged in, then it will show us the whatever product we ordered. So for it, here this is the show_order function. So inside it, we are going to say, we'll give a if condition, we'll keep to first bracket, then we'll show over here auth to double clone id, then we'll give to first bracket. So here what we are saying, if the auth id exists, if the auth id exists, it means there is a user logged in. So we can just say over here return view, we'll say over here home.order. If auth ID exists, it means the user is logged in. So we'll show the user a view of order. And if the auth ID do not exist, then we'll say over here else condition, and here we'll say return redirect. It will be login. So we'll send the user to login page. Okay, I did a spelling mistake. Login, login. And one more thing I would like to mention is that if you use auth ID, then at the top of your controller, you need to add this illuminate / support / packet / auth. Okay. So right now, let's save it. Let's refresh. And here you can see currently we are not logged in. So if I click on this order option, it should take us to the login page. So if I click order, here you can see it took us to the login page. So currently here we say over here return view home.order. So we do not have this order.blade.php in the home folder. So let's create this order.blade.php. And here you can see this is our home folder. And here we'll right click, then click new file. And here we'll say order.blade.php, then Ctrl S and save. So here let's just say a simple thing. Let's say here HTML, and inside the body we are going to say we'll give h1 tag, and here we'll say user order. Let's save it. So right now how do we do is that we'll log in from here. We'll say over here user@gmail.com. Let's log in. Click login. And right now you can see that currently we are logged in as a user. And here if I click on the order option, then it should show us this view user orders. So here we'll just click order, and here you can see user order. So right now what we on is that in the user order we on this header section, and below this header section we'll show the all the order. So for it we'll just do one simple thing, that is we'll go to our home, then user page.blade.php, and from here we'll just copy everything. Let's copy everything. So Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and we'll paste everything in the order.blade.php. So let's remove this, then Ctrl V. And from here we'll only keep this header section, and we'll remove everything else. So we'll remove this slider, this why, this arrival, product, then subscribe, client, and let's also remove the footer as well. So let's just save it. Let's refresh here, click order. Okay, let's remove this part as well. So this is better. Okay, so right now we'll have a table over here, and inside this table we are going to show the order for a specific user, obviously. So here let's close this div. So here we'll close the div, and inside this div we are going to mention another div actually. So let's mention another div, and here inside the div we'll mention the table tag, and inside this table tag we are going to mention table row. So we'll say here tr, and inside this table row we'll have the table header. So let's say th. So inside the table header, what kind of which data we want to show? So here if we go to our order table, here you can see name, email, phone, address, user ID. So those are the user details, and we do not require to show the user details. We only show the product details. So we'll show the product title, quantity, price, product image, then payment status and delivery status. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we'll show 6 data. So let's just have over here 6th. Let's copy it, and let me just paste it 5 times. 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let's say first one will be product title, then we'll say here let's say quantity, then we'll say here price. So after price we'll show the payment status, then we'll show here delivery status, and the last one will be image. We'll show the product image. So let's just say here image. So for this table row, let's just have some this table header, let's have some a demo table data. So let's mention another tr, and inside the tr we are going to mention the td tag, and we'll have 6 td tag inside the tr. Let me just copy it, and let's paste it 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So let's just say random things inside the td. Let's save it, then let's refresh. So here you can see this is the table, and this doesn't look like a table. So first what we'll do is that we'll have this table in the center, and we'll also have a border for the table. Let's just do some basic design. So let's go back, and here you can see that we mention a div. So inside this div we'll mention a class. Let's say the class name will be center, and right now we'll write some CSS for this center class. So let's go at the top, and here you can see this is the head section. So inside the head section we're going to mention a style tag. So let's say here style, and inside the style we'll say dot center. Then we'll give 2 second bracket, and in order to show the table in the center we'll say here margin, it will be auto. Then let's say table width, it will be 70%. Let's say here now padding, let's say padding will be 30 px, and we'll also say over here text align, it will be center. So let's save, then let's refresh. Okay, it's over here. Okay, the table is over here. Okay, what we'll do is that here we have this div class hero area. Let's remove this. I think it's creating some issue, so let's just remove that, this div, and the closing div for that div class hero. So let's save, then let's refresh. Okay, this is better. So if we have a lot of data, then it will look like a center. Okay, so I think this is fine. So right now let's have some border for the table. So for it, here you can see that we have the table tag, then we have the th tag, then the td tag, right? So here we're going to say in this style, we'll say here table comma th comma td, then we'll give 2 second bracket, and here we're going to say border, it will be on px solid black. Save, then let's refresh. Okay, so it looks like a table. So right now let's increase the font size for the table header a little bit, and let's also add a background color for the table header as well. So for it, here you can see this is our table header. So let's just mention a class over here. So we'll say here class, it will be th underscore deg. So let's say, let's go inside the style, then we'll say over here dot th underscore deg, 2 second bracket, and here we'll say padding, it will be, let's say 10 px, then we'll say here background color, it will be sky blue, and then we'll say font size, it will be, let's say 20 px, and font weight, it will be bold. Save it, let's refresh, and here you can see it looks like this, and I think I am okay with the data the way it looks. So right now we need to show the data for a specific user. Now there's a lot of user in the table. Here you can see that in the order table we have a different kind of user. We have Yamin user, then we have Shakil, then Khan. So a lot of user order a lot of products, so we need to show the specific product for the specific user. So that is simple, and let's go to our home controller. So from here we are returning this view, basically this view. So here in the home controller we need to write just a simple condition with. So here in this auth condition, first of all we need to figure out which user is currently logged in. So here we will get the logged in user ID over here. So let's declare a variable, let's say $user equal to, we'll say here auth double clone user to first bracket. Then we'll say over here dollar, we'll declare another variable $user ID equal to, here in this user variable we have the logged in user data. So here we'll mention this $user over here, then we'll give this arrow sign, and here we'll say here ID. So what will happen is that first of all we said over here auth user, it means it will get the logged in user details and store it in this $user variable, and then we declare another variable $user ID equal to, here we are saying that from the logged in user data we want to get the user ID, and it will get this ID from the user table. If you go to our user table, here you can see the user table, and here you can see the ID. For user the ID is 20, for Yamin the ID is 22, like this. And in the order table, we also have store the user ID over here like this, user underscore ID, and for user here you can see the ID is 20. So here what we'll do is we are going to declare a variable. We'll say here dollar order equal to, we'll mention the table name which is order, double clone, here we'll say here where to first bracket to single quotation, and inside this single quotation we are going to mention this user underscore ID from the order table. Here you can see this is the order table. So from the order table we are going to mention this user underscore ID over here. So we'll say here user underscore ID, then we'll give comma, then again single quotation, then we'll say equal, then again we'll give comma to single quotation, not single quotation this time. Here we'll copy this dollar user ID and we'll paste it over here. Then we'll give this arrow sign and we'll say over here get. So it will check how many user underscore ID is matched with this, with the logged in user ID. And if the ID match, then it will get the data and store those data in this dollar order variable. So right now we need to send this dollar order to this order view. So here we'll give comma over here, then we'll say here compact, we'll give over here order which is this one. So right now what we'll do is we'll go to our order.blade.php in the home folder, and here you can see we use this tr for table data. Here you can see table data. So let me just remove all those table data, demo table data from here. And here before this tr tag, we are going to mention over here a for each loop. We'll say here for each dollar order as dollar order, and this for each loop will end after this closing tr tag. Here we'll say here at the rate of in for each, and here we need to show the order table data, and so for it we'll give 2 second bracket, and here we'll say here dollar order, this dollar order is this one, then we'll give this arrow sign, and here first of all we have the product title, and we write product title in the order table like this, product underscore title. So here we are going to say product underscore title, then let me just copy this one and I'll just paste it everywhere inside every TD, Control V. So the second one is quantity. So here quantity, after quantity we have price, after price we have the payment status, underscore status, we write like this in the table. Then we have the payment, delivery status, hurry underscore status, and the last one is the image. So we cannot show image like this, so let's just remove this and we'll show the image a little later. So right now let's save, then let's just refresh here, and here you can see we can see all the order over here. So right now we'll show the image for the order data over here. So we have the image field here. So for the image field, we store all the image for the order in the public folder. Inside public folder we have the product folder over here. So for showing the image we need to mention the image tag. We'll say here image, and the source will be product slash it will be 2 second bracket, and we are going to say here dollar order, this arrow sign image. So if we save, then let's refresh here, and here we can see the image size is too big. Let's make it smaller. Let's mention the height, it will be 100, and let's say width it will be on 80. Save, refresh. Okay, this is fine. So right now what we'll do is that we'll have a option like cancel order from here, and if the customer click on the cancel order button, then it will change the delivery status from processing to cancel. If the product is delivered, then the user cannot cancel the product because the product is already delivered. So in that case the user won't see the cancel product option if the product is delivered. Okay, only cancel product button will only work if the delivery status is processing. So for it, first let's go, and here inside this tier tag, we are going to mention another TD, and here we are going to say mention a anchor tag. We'll say cancel order, save, then let's refresh. Let's add the text, I mean table header. So here after the image, let me copy and paste, and here we'll say cancel order. So save, then let's refresh. Okay, so right now let's add a little design for the cancel order. Let's make it a button. So for it, here we are going to mention a bootstrap class for this cancel order. Inside the anchor tag, we'll say here class. It will be, let's say, btn danger, save, then let's refresh here. Okay, it looks like a button right now. So right now inside this href, we'll say over here to second bracket, then we'll say URL to first bracket to single quotation, and here we'll say cancel underscore order. And here with this URL, we need to send the ID as well for which product we want to cancel the data. So for it, here we can get the ID like this. We'll say over here, give a comma over here, then we'll give $order this arrow sign ID. So with this URL, we are also sending the ID from here. So let's save it and let's go to our web.php and create that route. So let me just copy this route, Control C, and I'm going to paste it over here. So our URL name was cancel underscore order. So let me just copy it and let me just paste it over here, cancel underscore order, and we need to mention the ID over here because we are sending the order ID from here. And the method will be get, and we'll say we'll use the home controller, and the function name will be same thing, cancel underscore order. So let's go to our home controller and create this cancel underscore order function. Let's go to home controller, and here I'm going to say public function cancel underscore order. First we'll catch the ID over here. We'll say here $ID. Then here from here we will not basically delete the product. From here we'll just change the delivery status from processing to order cancel. So let's go back, and here first of all for it we need to find the specific ID in the order table. So here we are going to say $order equal to, we'll say the table name which is order double clone find to first bracket $ID. So we'll find the specific ID in the order table for which we want to update the data. Then we'll say over here, we'll mention this $order. Then we'll give this arrow sign, and here you can see the delivery status. We want to update this delivery status from processing to something else. So here in the order table, we write delivery status like this, delivery underscore status. So here we'll say here $order this arrow sign delivery underscore status equal to, we'll give two single quotation, and inside it we are going to say you cancel the order. I think that sounds better. Then after this we'll just say over here $order this arrow sign, we'll say save, and after saving the data we want to stay on the same page. So here we'll say return redirect to first bracket this arrow sign back. So let's save it and let's just refresh here, and here you can see the delivery status is processing for this necklace. So if I just click cancel order, it's reloaded, and here you can see it says you cancel the order. So right now user may accidentally click on the cancel order button. So what we will do is that we'll ask for a confirmation if the user click on this cancel order button. So for it we'll go to our order.bait.php, and here you can see this is the cancel order button. So inside it we are going to say, inside the anchor tag we'll say on click equal to, we'll say return confirm, we'll give two first bracket then two single quotation, and inside it we are going to say, are you sure to cancel this order? And here this return confirm the C will be smaller. If you give bigger, it will not work. The C will be smaller, and I did is cancel this order. So let's save it and let's refresh here, and here let's click cancel order, and here you can see it is asking, are you sure to cancel this order? If I click cancel, it won't cancel the data, but if I click OK, it will say over here you cancel the order. So right now we'll do one more thing, and that is here you can see that the product is delivered, and if the product is delivered, we will not let the customer click on the cancel order, because that doesn't make sense, because product is already delivered. So in that case, what we will do is that we'll go to our home.blade.php, and here we have this td. Inside td we have this anchor tag. So here we are going to give a if condition over here. So here we'll say at the rate of if, then we'll give to first bracket, and inside it we are going to say if dollar order. This dollar order is basically this one, this dollar order, this arrow sign, delivery underscore status equal to, we'll give two single quotation, then we'll say over here processing, and this if condition will int after this anchor tag, and we'll say over here int if, and for the if condition we obviously also need to have a else condition. We'll say over here at the rate of else, and inside the else condition we'll say just a simple p tag, and inside the p tag let's just say for now test. Okay, so right now here what is happening is that we are checking if the delivery status equal processing. It means here you can see delivery underscore status, which is this one, delivery underscore status. If the delivery underscore status is processing, then we'll let the user see this button, which is cancel order. If it's not processing, then we'll come to this else condition and show this test. So let's save it and let's just refresh here. Okay, nothing happened. So okay, we need to give two equal sign over here. Let's save it again and let's refresh here again, and here you can see that for the delivery status, if deliver, here you can see it says test and if the delivery status is processing, we have the button called cancel order, and here you can see you cancel the order. For delivery status, it is still saying test. So here instead of test we are going to say just not allowed. For it, let's go back to our code, and here you can see test. So instead of test, let's just say over here not allowed, and inside the p tag you can mention a like style, I mean color. Let's say color will be blue. Save it, then let's refresh, and here you can see it looks like this. So yeah, this is all about this tutorial. I think it was needed to let the customers see their product, whatever they order, and also let them have the ability to cancel the order as well. So this is all about this tutorial, and in the next tutorial we'll have a comment section over here just below this product. Here you can see we have comment and reply section over here, and in order to comment, customer obviously needs to be login. So yeah, this is all about this tutorial, and thank you very much for watching. If you have any question or any problem, you can let me know in the comment section, or if you face any critical problem, you can message me on my Facebook account. I'll give my Facebook account link in the description so that you can go there and add me or follow me, or you can message me, or you can also mail me as well. I'll try to reply you as fast as possible. And I'll actually really appreciate if you subscribe my channel if the tutorial was useful to you. So thanks again for watching. Stay tuned and stay healthy.